Alright lads, so the Nightmare No Affiliation Guild Quest has returned. In this case, I want to tackle it once more using this particular team. A team that I know can beat it, but I'm going to try and go for a pretty high score this time around. Remember, the Nightmare difficulty itself does have quite the lot of HP, in particular the bosses. So having some of the best characters available for this week would definitely make it easier. One of them, of course, being YHWACH, who recently just returned. So right now, it's a perfect time to re-showcase him. For those that are wondering about the build, we are using YHWACH as our main lead DPS. He's pretty much going to carry us. And in this case, we have a Kamari, Fortification Pill, and also a Hollow Sticker, with a great set of links giving us a mixture of recharge, full stamina damage, and also more strong attack damage when at full stamina. Combined overall, from the links alone, we're getting almost 2000 SP. It's absolutely crazy. The character itself is only special move level 2, so level 10 SP, level 10 focus with full stamina, and also SP as bonus abilities. Beyond Bankai, Soifun is going to be our main normal attack damage DPS, while also being a team booster. In her case, because she is max transcended with 1000 additional attack, we can afford to give her the Hollow Sticker. Otherwise, you would want to give her a Hollow Bait. But with that, we're also using a Golden Chappie and normal Chappie with a mixture of recharge and also full stamina. Because we're not going to clear this quest super fast, probably like 30 seconds to spare, at one point the boost SA2 will wear off. And we want to make sure we're stacking that boost as much as possible. So to do that, we're giving her recharge links. And because recharge and normal attack damage as a combination sword trait does not exist, we are instead going to give her full stamina damage so she can at least do more damage on her normal attacks. And overall, we're still getting a good amount of attack with an additional 1400 just from the links alone. Again, max transcended with full stamina and also attack as bonus abilities. And then our final character is going to be Kisuke. I do not own Wonder Eyes, I do not own Yami, so I am working with my next best option. Unfortunately, this character option is kind of annoying to use because what you will see here is that he has weaken resistance. The status element is burn. So, like, he isn't immune to burn. And if I was to look at my soul trait options that can give him potentially burn immunity, there's no burn duration and also normal attack damage, which really does suck. Annoyingly enough, despite Yuha being an amazing character, he doesn't have shared complete status immunity. That would have been really good just to give that burn immunity to Kisuke, so we'll have to worry about him potentially losing any potential full stamina damage. Either way, though, because he is currently 2-5, level 10 attack, level 10 focus, we're going to go on Chappie, and also Hollow Bay. The links for the most part include 2 normal attack damage soul traits with extra normal attack damage at full stamina and also full stamina with recharge. His SA2 in particular is a debuff attack, so we can get that off a few seconds faster. That would also be really, really good. Again, the idea is that we want to keep him at full stamina, and there's no reliable way to do that besides hoping that he doesn't stand in a burn pool. Once more, just like Soifun, full stamina and attack as bonus abilities. With that said though, let's jump into the Nightmare quest. Alright, so we're going to see how this one goes out. We're going to do our first attempt straight away, right? No matter what score we get, we're just going to let it play out. Let's use our SA3. Great damage right there. One thing that I love about Yuha is that his SA1, while it's not a beam attack, which is what you would usually love to see a character like this, it does have not like a super long animation, but it does give you enough time to basically stall out, does enough hits to potentially inflict this status ailment, and that would usually give you enough time for the SA2 to come back once the vortex itself does wear off. Thus far, we're doing quite good. Let's use our Soul Bomb here into the SA2. Then SA1, and then finish up with the 3. Maybe didn't have to use my SA3 there. One thing you will notice once more is that Kisuke has taken damage. Going really good thus far, though. 28 seconds for our very first run. Not too bad. Maybe had some wasted strong attacks there. Kisuke, again, couldn't stay at full stamina. There is a potential chance in a run that he doesn't take damage from the burn effect, because you can see it, if we keep him in the middle, he's not getting burned. And with the Vortex, we can potentially do that. With our very first run, we are getting all the good rewards here. I believe overall 75 orbs if you do beat the Nightmare GQ. So 150 if you can beat both Nightmare Guild Quests. Unfortunately, I won't be able to beat Phase 2 Guild Quest because I don't own someone like Aaroniero or Toshiro. But Oku's ban is returning tomorrow, so maybe I'll actually pull him. So I would like to think the goal for today is to get a sub 30 or 30 seconds remaining. Let's see if we can actually do that. So SA1 into 2 actually does inflict a stats limit. You'll have to see it. Unfortunately, once more, I feel like I maybe should go into this quest using my SA3, because it looks like Kisuke and Soifun took too long getting to the boss. And that ultimately meant that Kisuke again has lost his full stamina damage. The SA2 inflicts a status limit there. That's actually really good. Now, I think using the Soul Bomb is definitely the play on the 4th boss, because that boss itself does have quite a lot of HP. Plus, in our case, we also don't have attribute advantage. So Soul Bomb there, that's an example of what not to do. I was kind of hoping that my SP boost had time to spare, And we used our sub bomb, we inflicted a status augment, and that meant that we couldn't reapply the SP boost on that particular boss. We are at least reapplying it on this boss, but in this case we also did take damage, so now we've lost our full stamina damage. We'll let it play out because why not? In that case, in a bad example, a bad run, 23 seconds. We'll take it nonetheless, but let's try that once more. Attempt number 3. Attempt number 3. So let's start off using our SA3. Can Kisuke get out? Unfortunately, he got burnt again, so it's going to take a while, bit of RNG, because, you know, the way burn actually procs, sometimes they just don't. It doesn't inflict. So in some cases, we might get lucky. In this case, Soifon inflicted a status augment. That's not too bad. Let's use our SA3 here. Into the 1, and then 2. Although ideally, we don't really want her to inflict status augments, because then it can actually, you know, stop us from inflicting weakening. Once more, let's use our sub here. Into the 3. Can the SP boost wear off before we get into the final stage? Seems like it did, but unfortunately I took damage. Gin's kind of an annoying boss, I'm not gonna lie. The no affiliation enemies themselves are quite annoying to go against. Like Gin and Izuru, and especially Uru, can be massive headaches. In this case, it looks like no matter what we do, if we take damage, we're getting 23 seconds remaining. So let's restart that as to not use this ticket and try and go for that run that I'm going for, sub 30. 30 seconds remaining more so. Onwards to our next attempt. I am confident we can get that 30 seconds. SA3 inflicts a stats augment, not against the main boss, though that's fine. Kisuke again, unfortunately, has lost his full stamina damage, so maybe we are going to have to change the build and give him some type of fire duration, because it is seeming like it's costing us a bit of extra DPS, I will be honest. So Uru's going to spawn in. We're going to use our SA3 into the 1, get the SP boost, follow up with the 2. If we can kill this phase fast enough, we can actually use our sub bomb right away on phase 4. Here we go. Sub bomb into the 1. Then 2. Kind of want to save my SA3. Got the SP was right at the end. That's not too bad. 5 seconds left. Can we get the SA2? A lot of damage there on the SA2. And we actually applied the debuff there too. We actually did a lot of damage on the final boss. It seems like we need to save ourselves like 2 seconds. If we can just manage 2 seconds, we would be absolutely golden. In this case, a tad bit faster. Just 1.3 seconds away of getting our goal. That being 30 seconds remaining. Onwards to our 4th ticket then. Let's instantly go in. Use our SA3. Into the 2. Come on, we need to inflict the status augment. It's not too bad though, because the first boss is a technique character, right? So Soifon is doing most of the damage, most of the legwork. Good damage right there. SP boost is still active. We're going to follow that with the 3. Hopefully inflict a status augment relatively quick against Ururu. That's fine. SP boost is wore off. Sub bomb now. Into the 1. Then 2. Gonna come down to the last second here. 6 seconds. This might be it if we get lucky here. SA3. Into the 1. And then 2. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what we were going for. Maybe we could have got like half a second faster if I used my SA2 instead of the 1. But I kind of panicked. I'm not going to lie. But we got the goal that I wanted to go for. That being 30 seconds. And we also got 1 extra second. So we actually did better than I thought we would. And that was also with Kisuke still getting burned. So maybe we can improve this. I'm not too sure. But I think 31 seconds isn't too bad right now for what I was going for. And we still have 1 ticket to spare. Again, I would love to get faster. And I probably could get faster if my team was better. And granted, I have a really good team, right? Soifon is probably one of the best boosters right now. Yuabaka is, of course, the main lead, right? But, of course, I also would have loved to have, you know, someone like Yami, especially Wonderwise. Wonderwise, Soifon, and Yuha in a team would be absolutely crazy. Especially against the final boss, right? That is a heart character. I would love to see a team like that. But since we have 1 more ticket to spare, let's just go in and see what we can get for our final attempts. It would be funny if we actually did get faster here. That would be actually jokes. So SA2 instantly goes off. That actually inflicts a status augment. Not going to use my Sobon or my SA3 just yet, because we're going to use it now. Then 1, and then 2. But thirdly, if we do apply weaken here, we do a lot of damage. Maybe shouldn't have used my SA1 there. Kisuke is taking a lot of DPS here. Unfortunately, he's now lost a lot of damage. Going into Gin. Are we going to kill fast enough? Not too sure. Doesn't look like it because we're like, what, 35 seconds? It looks like it takes like 5 seconds to kill this phase anyway. Close enough, though, to be fair. Close enough. But it looks like consistently we're going to get... If we take damage, like me as you are, if I take damage, we're getting like 23 seconds left. If I don't take damage and it just goes decent, we're getting like 28 seconds to spare. But then if we get the lucky run, we get the good status procs. And in the potential chance Kisuke doesn't get burnt, we are getting like maybe 30 seconds remaining. Either way though, lads, that was the video for today, just using this team once more, trying to get the record that I failed to get last time, that being 30 seconds remaining. Again, phase 2 upcoming is going to be the Nightmare Quincy guild quest, which I know I will not be able to beat, right? Now, as I already mentioned, Heroes banner is returning tomorrow, so maybe I'll do a few steps. I can afford it. I have upwards to 7,500 orbs. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to really pull it until the anniversary, truth be told. But then again, I only need 10,000 orbs for the anniversary, which if I skip end of month May and end of month June, I should be able to stack up in time. Either way though, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.